Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It'll be Division Series play here in Diamond Dynasty. Now at the plate, Roberto Alomar. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman.
And we are underway from Atlanta as the first pitch misses this afternoon, taken for ball one. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses, ball four. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Popped up. Bellinger is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Tony Gwynn. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Good bite with a slider, and he takes strike one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there. 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
And this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. And a slider called strike three as he into the box. Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Cody.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Blue has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. First offering on its way.
Cody
Pujols trying to make a play on it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him.
The left fielder,
and this one runs up high, ball 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
2-2 now. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time. And second. Now batting, Albert Pujols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses for ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And that misses. 2-1. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. Joe Torre will be next. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Struck him out. Digging in now, Cal Ripken. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Ramirez. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High in the air out to center field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ramirez.
Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Aubrey Hupp, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he nails him at third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, VIDA Blue. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. VIDA Blue goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Ichiro Suzuki is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he is out on the tag.
I have to do this very often. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. Well,
no,
no, I usually do because that's when we lift.
And no swing.
No, I'm not. Could be.
There, but it's in for a called strike.
Well, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boy.
Bird's over here talking shit, trying to keep it on the lowdown. Who's over here?
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out. Here's Manny Machado now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Machado.
Machado now on 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Digging in, JT Realmuto.
The catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Realmuto.
No balls and a strike to count.
It's his logo. That's his
Over
logo.
there for him.
That's not my logo.
From the belt.
That's not my logo.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Batting touch. The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here.
I do.
Machado on second. Realmuto on at first with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Ripken is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. So digging in now, Tony Gwynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Machado is on his way home. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. In now, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Upton.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Too high, 1-0.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-0 to him now. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. From the belt, the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play. Now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. In there, strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. So 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time, 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone, count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
50th pitch of the game on its way. On the ground to the left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. Into the box now, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Bellinger's got it to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. At the plate, Albert Pujols reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down. At the plate, Aubrey Huff looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that misses. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's two.
Belted. Deep center field. Back goes Trout at the track. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. At the plate, Manny Machado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to. Striding into the box, Cal Ripken. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Line drive to center field. Yelich patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Riding in once again, Vida Blue. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Jay Buhner will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see your
A.J. Pollock will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11. A.J.
Pollock over at second. Suzuki at first, one gone. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely in third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now digging in to try it again, Tony Gwynn. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next. Here's the first pitch to him. Late that time for a strike.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Bellinger in foul ground.
This guy's logo.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Oh, is that what they call him?
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Bellinger will put this one away, and the Trevor Hoffman, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Leading off the inning, JT Realmuto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Taken by Alomar. And that's the first out.
Lost like 9 out of 10 or something. There's a basic, just
Ken Griffey Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
yeah. First couple weeks ago. Well, they're still kind of, the Braves
Griffey Jr.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And Griffey swings right through this one.
I got to count 0 and 2.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Swing and a miss by Griffey, so Junior's a strikeout victim here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Gwynn. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Still even at 2 and 2. Set to deal on 2 and 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Nolan Ryan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Yelich. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be the imposing power bat, Joe Torre. It's a swing and a high pop-up. Bellinger calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Cal Ripken. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Striding in, Trevor Hoffman is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Stepping in, Ichiro Suzuki from the stretch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hoffman is off at first with 2 away. Froze him for strike 3, and that here's Justin Upton now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Justin Upton.
Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to 2nd. Alomar fields it cleanly. And that's out number 1. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He was a double play victim last time around. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Trout. And they can't run it down. 0-1, here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batter.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, taken by Alomar. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Roberto Alomar. It was a two-run triple for him in his last AB. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. This is line to left. Gwynn is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Popped up. Ryan over to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now. Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So striding forward now, Albert Pujols. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing in. Nasty change.
Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jose Ramirez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Now the 0-1. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. We're in the 7th now, 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit toward the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Corey Knebel been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. York holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first down. Stepping up now, Cal Ripken. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Runner goes for second, and they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Ichiro Suzuki. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar. And their runners at the corners now. In there, 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's running. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Oh, yeah.
Now
I've never been to Philly. It's a long drive. Yeah, oh, it's Skyfire, so that's a win. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think, like maybe this summer, if there's a school out there that I could possibly look at, we could make a trip out of it. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. As far as baseball, would you look at baseball or football? Kind of both. I mean, I've gotten more looks for football, but you know, I'd be open to playing both, like D3. Yeah, well, yeah. Temple's the. We'll see about that. I like Temple. My dad knows one of the. He was the intern head coach at Temple, so I've